What's up guys, YT Exotics here. You're watching another jumping spider video. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to catch hoverflies by hand to feed your spiders. So you're seeing some footage of her capturing a hoverfly in slow motion, and I'm going to show you now how to do this. So okay, I originally learnt this by watching praying mantises, and if you see how they move, they sort of shake side to side. I thought that was because they want to imitate a leaf blowing in the wind. So one day out of the blue I just thought I'd try it when I was trying to catch a fly, and actually to my surprise it works. So you guys can use this as well to capture hoverflies, and I think it works for houseflies as well, to feed to your spiders and other invertebrates. So if you make too many sudden moves they fly off, but if you're using this slow swaying motion you can get really close, as you're about to see. So yeah, a few little attempts first just to get hold of them, but you can see here we go now. So the swaying motion doesn't seem to trigger off their response, they just register it as a leaf blowing in the wind. Okay, here we go, we try again. So once again, very still and just gentle movements to get close to them, and then what you're going to try and do is grab the wing. So here we go, swaying forwards, and then I'll grab the wing, just like that. And there we go guys, so now I'm going to feed this to my jumping spider because I didn't have any prey left. What you want to do first is twist the wing. What that usually does, it just crumples it up. It will actually unfold over time and the fly will be able to fly off. So you're not actually permanently damaging it, you're just crippling it for the time being so that it can be captured easily. So I've got my Hylas diardi out, and I'm just going to see if she's hungry and feed her this prey item. So just, you know, like I said, gentle movements again. And she will dart forwards in a second and capture the prey. So I really like hoverflies as food items because they don't seem to carry parasites. They're very harmless, so they don't bite, they don't sting. You can just grab them, drop them in for your food items, for your spiders for food items. So yeah. So once I've got the male and female both fed up and fattened up, I'm going to try and mate them. So I'm just in that stage now of just gradually getting the female nice and plump so she doesn't make a meal out of the male, because she is slightly bigger. And if you hang around guys, I'm going to capture another one and I'm going to feed that to my Phidippus regis later on in this video. And to my surprise, she actually came out of her little hide with the egg sac and came out and grabbed hoverfly as well, so it's pretty cool. Just a little close-up footage. And what is quite funny about this is when I was using the camera, the spider actually jumped onto my hand while I was recording, which is quite funny. They're very curious. So I've tested this. They seem to have eyesight that can track your motion from about 6-7 feet away. Extremely good eyesight for an invertebrate. So I'm demonstrating this now guys. As you can see, she tracks me really well. So there was some footage of this jumping spider going back into the home where I lowered the enclosure down and she jumped back in, so they obviously can recognise their home. And I didn't actually get that on film unfortunately, but still got some good footage here. So yeah, that's just her normal speed capturing the prey item. And a couple of images for you guys. So now we're going to go out and get another one. Swaying motion again, very slowly. And grab. Actually mistimed that one and squished it, but it shouldn't matter too much, because if I do what I did originally in the first feeding, where I just use the tweezers to mimic movements. That seems to work just as well. So yeah, I took her out, and to my surprise she came out. This is the Regis that I was telling you about. This is the bigger jumping spider. She's a real big chunky one. And same again, just using the tweezers to get her to see the prey item, and then gentle nudges until she pounces on it. One thing I will say, guys, it's very hard to keep the camera steady, and I haven't got my tripod handy for this sort of video, so my apologies there. But hopefully I've got it steady enough to where it's not distracting you guys too much. Okay, so yeah, she's seen the prey item, and she is ready to pounce. Here she goes. So I went to nudge it, but she actually grabbed it before I did. Yeah, I have to say I prefer the coloration on the Hylas Diardi. This one's more black and white with orange spots over the eyes. Okay, so she's got the prey item. And something else that's quite funny in a minute, guys. You're going to see her trying to get back in, but because the prey item's quite big, in fact she's quite big herself, she can't get back in the hole. So while I'm recording this, I've left her on the bed and wait for her to finish her meal. And then I'll offer her some water, and she'll get back in her enclosure. So yeah, she's trying to do it now. Here we go. She's looking around for a bit, and then she'll try and get her way back in. Obviously she's still guarding her eggs, so she isn't going to want to leave those. But yeah, she's too big to get in. It's quite funny. So I'm having a bit of a dilemma at the moment, guys. I've run out of space on my device. I'm having to delete stuff every time I try and upload a video, which is really frustrating because if you're a hoarder like me, you have to work out exactly what you're going to delete and if you're going to miss it or not. But yeah, I've got some footage and older clips of me capturing spiders from outside. So if you guys want to see any of those, I might edit them into a video and upload it to the channel. She really is trying her best to get back in there. It's quite funny. So this is a clip of her after she's eaten the prey item, and I'm spraying some water to make sure she's hydrated. Obviously, because she's guarding her egg sac, she's not really eating as much, and yeah, it's quite important, I think. Make sure she's okay so she can care for the egg sac. So I think I'm going to do a comparison video of this one and my Hylas Diardi, just to see what the two species are like. They're very similar in size, to be honest, and could you imagine how cool it would be to see a jumping spider twice the size of this? I think that would be amazing. So there we go, she's found her way back home. To finish this video, guys, I'm going to show you a clip of me introducing the two spiders together. And so far I've not been very successful in getting them to acknowledge each other. So what I'm doing is I'm going to leave the male in there, and I'll keep watch over it just to make sure she doesn't do anything like eat him. So yeah, just checking over it really. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel to check out more videos. There'll be loads of future content coming to it. So yeah, hope to see you guys there soon. See you later.